Hello, everyone. Hi, good morning, guys. Um, I just want to talk about this news because I just woke up and I saw it. I just couldn't believe it because I did watch the podcast when it was aired. I think it was 2 days ago, and when I saw the podcast that was aired by Bimbo, it was really touching. And only for us to wake up this morning to hear that Nike is dead, for me, it's been a shock. For me personally, it has been a shock. Now, I don't want to play the podcast because it is very, very, how may I say, when I watch it, I feel very traumatized because this was a child that was failed by the society. She was failed by her parent. She was failed by the police. She was failed by people that she trusted. And she lived this, got into a bad habit, and decided to actually tell her story before she leaves this world. And when I watched that broadcast, all I could see was a child crying out for help. But Nigerians saw a lot of things. Nigerians just capitalized on the sleeping with the dog bit. You know what? It is sad. It's sad that she actually mentioned the names of the people that abused her. She called their names. So these are people that are local that people know. But what we were busy talking about was the fact that a traumatized a child that is passing through, what will I say, an episode of trauma that formed a bad habit because of what she has been introduced growing up. We did not look at the psycho effects and why she was doing what she's doing. We capitalized on the fact that she is doing an act. An act that could be demonic, that could have been enticed by what she was introduced to while she was little as 5 years old. Okay, let's hear the news that was broken this morning by Bimbo. Let's hear what Bimbo had to say.
Failure. Nike died. Nike committed suicide. The lady that I just interviewed, the lady that said she was sleeping with dogs. People were that story. Some people abused me. They say we formulated the story that they are not real. I gave her a listening here, but she didn't tell me she was going to die. She didn't tell me. She didn't tell me she was going to die. She committed suicide immediately after she came. I sent therapists. I sent her numbers to people to be calling. I didn't know she died. She's late. She committed suicide. Oh my God, oh my God, she died. She died.
All right, so that's what Bimbo had to say about what happened and the fact that she came to her and that she's been trying to reach her after the program. But from the story that we're getting, she actually killed herself the same day the podcast was made. She did not wait to see what Nigerians have been saying about her or all the negative. She did not. So all of you that have been attacking her, making all those negative comments, she did not see it. Isn't it a shame that when you are sitting down, typing that thing, wanting her to know how you feel about her, condemning her for all of her art, she did not see it. She was actually dead. Nobody, nobody knew that she was dead apart from the people in her family didn't even know that she actually went for this interview, the podcast. They didn't know. It was while a friend was sifting through her stuff that she saw this letter. And then she went through her phone and she saw all the things that has, the communication that she had with Bimbo. All right, this our latest what will I say? Love for social media. I'm going to say why it started this way is because the Nigerian police, they are failing us. Imagine if she had gone to Nigerian police. Of course, they would still not they won't investigate. So she only had to do what she had to do, and that was to reach out to a blogger who who could actually listen to her and air her worries. The society that we live in is failing us every day. Even if you are raped, even if you are abused, it is hard for Nigerian police to take up your case without even molesting you more or abusing me more or even harassing you more and asking for money. So when I see people attacking Bimbo about the fact that, she actually granted that interview, mine is, what else is left for us in that society if not for social media? If not for social media, are we even able to hear what is going on, or even to understand that this kind of a thing is deep rooted in our society? We all know, if you're a child and a female child growing up in Nigeria, you know your history. You know what has been happening. If not for social media, that these people are now being, called out. We are now being arrested because of the cries, like people like Harrison and other activists that are actually coming out to give the public an account of what is going on, and now hold our police and our military and our people who are supposed to be safeguarding us, holding them on to account for them to do their job. Would we even know? These things has been deep rooted in our society. This thing has been happening in our society. But the point was that the family system in Nigeria covered it. The male child was getting away. The men were getting away with molesting children. Even your parents would even tell you to cover it because they do not want you to shame their family. Nike took the bold step to go and tell her story because the society felt her. Her parents felt her. The family system felt her. Our culture felt her. So please don't talk about Bimbo. Yes, Bimbo had her own fault. I'm going to say it, and I'm going to say it loud. And in this age of social media, and for those that have this platform, especially when you are dealing with social issues and trauma-induced, patient or people, you must have a therapist on set. You cannot let the person leave your set without having been given a medical attention. And this is where I'm going to hold Bimbo responsible. But we have not gotten there yet. Nigerian social media is just for the clout. It's just for the money. That's where we are now. We're trying to make money. Everybody is on social media trying to grant interview. Everybody on social media talking crap for people to, listen to them, for people to hear them. People just come up and spew anything they want to spew. But the social responsibility part of social media, we haven't gotten it there. That is why if you watch some of these Western bloggers and social podcasts that we try to imitate, they have therapists. Is a team of people working with them. It's not just on set. It's not just coming to talk. After the set, they have people. If you watch Larry King, if you watch all of these people, you will see them. They will say, oh, the therapist is there, the doctor. You will see them coming to talk. This is where I'm going to say Bimbo failed. But she said she was actually reaching out for this girl and she couldn't get her. And from what we are getting, after the show, she was actually reaching out for this girl. So, another thing I don't understand was, why did she make this video? Why do you need to? That's the only thing I can blame Bimbo for. Somebody on your set died. Why do you need to have a camera in front of you crying? Nigerians will not believe you. Why don't you just make a statement on your handle and don't come out? And this is why people believe that you are chasing clout. This is why people are attacking you, because you did not do the right thing. You didn't need to do a video about this. You didn't need to put on your ring light. It's as if you're trying to also get money from her debt. You should have just done a statement. You should have just written something on your wall and gone to visit her. You see, Let me tell you something, yeah. There is this craze in our society that everything is for the money. We want to get that Elon Musk money. We want to get that Zach money. It's all about money. It's all about likes, and everything is about the money. If we want to do this, because I love social media, to be frank with you, you guys know I'm a teacher, but social media gives me information. I wouldn't know what is happening in our country because I don't trust the mainstream media. Social media gives us the story, how it happens, when it happens, and the undiluted, unpolitical story. But we need to move beyond trying to get money and start thinking about how to make sure that what we are doing is more professional. That is just it. I'm telling you, it has to be more professional. It's not just coming on and just, telling the story. Make sure that we offer people that come on our stage, even that girl that was talking about, no, but she can't sleep with anybody else, or if you say hi, it's 20 million. She has a problem. These are people that are passing through trauma. They're passing through, parents that are marriage broken, family that are dysfunctional, and they come to our podcast or our interview and they talk, and we don't understand that they need help. Is a cry for help, guys. So mine is, she's gone. May her soul rest in perfect peace. Maybe she needed to do this broadcast, but nobody should kill themselves for problem that was not actually their fault. The society, the culture failed Nikki. This girl was she's an example of our girls out there who are still being molested by our family member, by their cousins, by their uncle, by their relatives. This girl told her story and we all heard it. What we should be thinking about now is, how are we protecting our female child? You have a daughter at home. Who are you leaving your daughter with? Are you talking to them? Have you told them about sex? Have you told them nobody should touch their private parts? Do you even talk to your daughter when they come back from school? How are you protecting your own child? That's the question now. Nike is gone. She's not coming back. So what we should be having the discussion in our home now is, what should we do to protect the female child in Nigeria? Because somewhere, another parent must have left their child with an uncle, with a brother, with a sister, because she was also molested by a girl. It was a one that the brother and the sister was molesting her. So nobody is safe. You can't leave your child with a house help because she might be molested. You can't leave this. It's a crazy society. It's a crazy society. And if you have not listened to Nike's podcast, please, I beg you busy parent, take out time to listen to Nike's podcast. Seriously, you will learn one or two things, and you understand that her story is deeper than what, just coming here to attack Bimbo. Yeah, Bimbo has her faults. She made her mistake. Some of the things that she's done, I just feel like, what, she could have done better, but it's beyond Bimbo. Is about the Nigerian child and the fact that our children are being molested, and the police, security, the people that should be helping us are not helping us. May Nike's soul rest in perfect peace. That's all I can say. I don't know what you guys think about this story. I mean, for me, I am traumatized. I don't even want to see her body. I don't even want anybody to post there. I'm not even going. Once I see her body, I'm just going to scroll past. I don't want to see. Well, if you have not watched Nike's interview, you can go to our page, our news website, our Twitter. We have it all there. You can actually watch it so that you can learn from her experience and understand what this girl passed through. And please do not be beclouded by the fact that she slept with a dog. That's not important. That's not what this story is all about. This story is about her abuse and how her own mom actually failed her and how her family circle failed her. And ask yourself a question: am I failing my child? When I leave my child in school and she comes back, am I asking her those silent questions? Am I checking her private? What are those sexual talk my child is saying? Where is she learning it from? When she talk about uncle gave me money. Why will uncle give her money? Please have this conversation with your children or with your female child. The world out there is crazy. That's my take on this story. May her soul rest in perfect peace, guys. And if you have not subscribe to our channel, I beg, make una hit the red button and follow us. And please subscribe to our channel. God bless you. Bye bye until I come your way again with another interesting story. Bye bye.